Today on Auto Upgrade Nation we are diving into one of the most iconic Australian classics, the 1966 Holden HR, presented in a stunning glacier white finish, a car that holds a special place in the history of motoring and still turns heads almost 6 decades later. This isn't just another vintage car walk around, this is a celebration of a machine that defines style, comfort, and reliability in its era and continues to capture the imagination of car enthusiasts across the globe in 2025. When Holden introduced the HR in 1966, it replaced the outgoing HD with a cleaner, more refined design, better suspension, and more powerful engine options. The HR instantly became a favorite for families, young drivers, and performance seekers because it was more than just a car, it was a symbol of freedom on the open road. Looking at this glacier white beauty, you can immediately see why the HR was such a standout. The smooth straight lines of the body, the subtle chrome accents, and the squared-off stance gave it a modern yet timeless look. The front fascia with its horizontal grille bars, neatly integrated headlights, and polished bumper set a bold tone for the era. In 2025, collectors and restorers still value these details because they show the design evolution Holden was aiming for, bridging between the curvier EH and the sharper styles that would come in the late 60s. The glacier white color highlights every crease and contour of the body, giving the car a fresh, crisp, and elegant presence. Under the hood, the HR originally came with Holden's tried and tested inline 6-cylinder engines, ranging from 161 cubic inches up to 186 cubic inches in the higher performance versions. These engines were known for being reliable, torquey, and easy to maintain. The 186S with twin carburetors gave a strong performance edge, making the HR not only a family sedan but also a car that young enthusiasts could tune and modify. Today, many owners swap in upgraded 6s or even modern version 8s, but the original straight 6 has a unique charm with its smooth delivery and iconic Aussie sound. Inside, the HR marked a big step forward in comfort and practicality. The cabin was roomier, the seating more supportive, and the dashboard more driver-focused. The white exterior often paired with light-colored trims and chrome accents inside, creating a bright and airy atmosphere. The steering wheel design, the column shifter, and the simple yet elegant gauges are reminders of a time when driving was uncluttered and mechanical in the best way. In glacier white, this HR feels almost like a time capsule, bringing back the nostalgia of weekend road trips, Sunday drives, and the golden age of Australian motoring. One of the strongest points about the Holden HR was its suspension upgrade. The introduction of ball joint front suspension gave the HR a much smoother and more precise ride compared to the HD. It was easier to handle, more stable at higher speeds, and offered better durability for Australia's rough roads. This technical advancement made the HR not just a cosmetic facelift but a serious improvement in engineering. In fact, this suspension design would continue to influence Holden vehicles for many years. The HR also had multiple body styles: sedans, wagons, utilities, and panel vans, each serving different kinds of drivers. The versatility meant the HR became part of everyday Australian life, from tradesmen using the utes to families packing the wagons for vacations. The sedan in glacier white is the one that most people recognize, the classic 4-door with elegant lines and a clean, dignified appearance. For collectors, the glacier white sedan is highly sought after because it embodies the pure design language of the mid-60s. Even in 2025, this car remains a favorite in car shows, restoration shops, and online communities. With the growth of social media and YouTube, cars like the Holden HR are getting rediscovered by a new generation. People appreciate the mix of vintage charm and upgrade potential. Many enthusiasts today install disc brakes, 5-speed transmissions, modern wheels, and upgraded interiors while keeping the original body and paint true to its roots. A glacier white HR with a modern touch can stand proudly next to any contemporary build while still carrying its authentic heritage. The HR's legacy isn't just about the mechanics or the styling, it's about what it represented. For Australians in the 60s, this was the car that defined mobility, freedom, and identity. It was a car that could take you across the city in style, down country roads with confidence, and into the future with reliability. Today, as we look back, the HR is a rolling piece of history that connects generations of car lovers. Standing here with the 1966 Holden HR in glacier white, it's impossible not to feel a sense of respect. The paint glows under the light, the chrome sparkles, and the shape commands attention. Every curve tells a story, Every detail reminds us of Holden's dedication to building cars that weren't just transport but an essential part of Australian culture. It's more than just a car, it's a memory machine, a piece of rolling art, and a symbol of automotive passion that refuses to fade away. For anyone who loves classics, the HR deserves a place in your heart and maybe even your garage. Whether kept original, restored to factory perfection, or upgraded with modern performance, the Holden HR continues to be a timeless icon that bridges the past and the present. This Glacier White beauty is proof that some legends never die, they just keep inspiring generation after generation.